This week, distressed homeowners may be overlooking the ultimate pick-a-pay loan.
Building relationships is the way Mutual of Omaha has grown into one of the leading financial services companies in the world. Our reverse mortgage wholesale division is proud to carry on this 100-plus year tradition. To your borrowers, a reverse mortgage is more than a transaction. It's a promise of a better, more stress-free life. Our goal is to provide you, our valued client, with the best service and support possible so you can focus on helping your borrowers achieve the retirement of their dreams.
Welcome back to the Industry Leader Update. Older homeowners who do find themselves in financial distress are likely overlooking the ultimate pick-a-pay loan that's been hiding in plain sight. Now, pick-a-pay mortgages or option-arm loans were the rage in the years that led up to the housing and economic crisis of 2008. And these adjustable rate mortgages offered the homeowner an option to make a variety of payments. A minimum payment that didn't even cover that month's accumulated interest, or an interest-only payment, or a fully amortized payment, which is traditional in a mortgage. Now, the trick was in only making that minimum payment, that could last anywhere from only to 12 to 60 months, at which time the borrower would experience a payment shock because the payments could be as high as 63% more than what a regular mortgage payment would have been. Another trigger is if the negative amortization on these pick-a-pay loans or growing loan balance reached 110 or 125% of the loan's starting balance, then larger payments would be required. But today, the 7 most popular mortgages in the U.S. are fixed rate or conventional loans, adjustable rate mortgages, interest-only mortgages, jumbo loans, FHA, VA, and USDA loans. Now, the good news is the majority of the mortgages held in the U.S. are fixed rate loans, and that substantially reduces the likelihood of a wave of defaults and foreclosures. However, the bad news is many older homeowners have been pushed into a twisted version of a pick-a-pay. They must pick which bills to pay in order to keep their mortgage current or risk potential foreclosure. Now, if there's one thing that consumers do like, it's choice, and that's exactly what a reverse mortgage can offer. Too often, we can become overly fixated as professionals in using the reverse mortgage just to eliminate the required monthly principal and interest payments. And that may work for most, but are we missing that opportunity for the more sophisticated homeowner who may be wishing to pay down a portion of their reverse mortgage, or they don't even know that they can do so, or even using the line of credit, like a credit card or a HELOC? Now, in its company blog, All Reverse Mortgage points out some of the advantages of making payments on a reverse mortgage. First is if you're unable to qualify for a conventional loan, you may qualify for a reverse mortgage. That's a relief. And number 2, there's no missed payment penalties for non-payment. You can let that loan balance grow or chip away at it. In a 2022 interview here on Heckam World, Martin Andelman put it this way: you can invent your own balloon payment and pay every 3 years. The reality is, because there's no due date, you can never be late. If 35-year-olds could get Heckams, it would be the only loan in the country. Very well said. Now, with the cost of nearly everything skyrocketing, having the financial flexibility of managing one's cash flow without the looming threat of payment shocks or penalties, it's invaluable. Now, first, we must determine what it is that the homeowner is wishing to accomplish. Perhaps it is the flexibility of the reverse mortgage. It could help them embrace the loan as more than just being a simple mortgage, but rather as a highly versatile loan, which offers several options. We should remember that we are much, much more than being merely just mortgage payment elimination specialists. What we provide are choices that may reduce risk for older homeowners. After all, isn't it nice to have options, even if you don't need them? Now, I want to put a word of caution out there. If you're a homeowner watching today, always seek the advice of a qualified and competent financial professional before you do consider getting a reverse mortgage. Also, if you would share today's video, you can do that on your LinkedIn and Facebook profiles. We thank you in advance. And don't forget, we have a YouTube channel where you can subscribe and listen as well. And each and every week, we bring you the reverse mortgage news in an audible format with our weekly podcast, Heckam World Weekly. You can find us on iTunes, where you can listen and subscribe. Also, we're now on Spotify, and we're on Podbean as always. Thanks again for joining us, and have a great week. Be sure to come back next Monday for more reverse mortgage news, commentary, and analysis here at Heckam World.